Welcome back. Today we'll head into the world of boundless happiness again in a minute, but first I want to talk a little bit more about these illusionary world scenes and why they're actually pretty amazing. First of all, it's important to know that all the animators had to go on for these scenes were a few still images of things like the inside of their shack, the seesaw, the flying machine, and some landscapes. But that's literally it. Neither the little girl nor the robot are ever seen on screen in the visual novel. In those segments of the game, you see things through the robot's eyes, and while he talks to and about the little girl for the majority of his dialogue, she never appears on screen, not even once. That means that in order to play these scenes out in fully realized animation, the crew had to create models for these characters from scratch with nothing to go on for the robot and only a single image from the game's menu for the little girl, and then create an entire world that was barely visualized in the novel. And damn, did they do some incredible work. All those wistful orbs of light, the grass waving in the wind, that incredibly fluid motion, all of it created from nothing, simply to set this world apart and make it feel magical. It's absolutely stunning artistry on display. So let's go ahead and ruin it.
When winter comes, she'll stop moving. That's what she told me, at least. All I know is that time is short, and we have to do something before it's too late.
Yes. The main subplot of Clannad After Story is a little girl inevitably freezing to death. Like I said, guys, happy days are here again. So, with no school to attend, Tomoya gets offered a part-time job at the bakery and happily accepts.
That's a wonderful idea. If you help out in the morning, then I can pack little lunch boxes for Nagisa to take to school.
You'll remember this line when it's saddest and most poignant. You're welcome. But it's okay. I'm sure some good things can happen.
This is off subject, but I'm feeling a lot better now that the weather's warmed up. I think I can even go to school.
Sure would be nice if you could get into the same class as Tomoya and Miyazawa.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, hey, you have club orientations today, don't you?
Yeah, I wrote a script and memorized it so I'll know just what to say.
Sounds good to me. I hope everything works out.
Nope.
We don't have any members right now, so if we can't recruit at least 2 more people by next Wednesday, then the drama club will be disbanded again. I have to work extra hard to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well,
But in the end, despite her best efforts, not a single person wanted to join her club.
yeah. Welcome to this. We've just spent the last 9 episodes having fun with these two, watching Nagisa and Tomoya being happy together, but now we're seeing just how badly they need each other. Without Nagisa, Tomoya is genuinely scared that he won't be able to figure anything out on his own, and that he'll end up worthless. And without Tomoya around to inspire the confidence she needs, Nagisa can't get the drama club going and accomplish what she wants to. We don't need any relationship drama or soap opera bullshit. Clannad is showing us right now in real terms how vital Nagisa and Tomoya are for each other and how strong their love really is. And if any of you breathe a single word of feminist bullshit, I will find you and fuck your day, because Tomoya is just as weak without Nagisa as she is without him, and the last thing I need is a bunch of mindless parroted propaganda ruining my favorite show. So preemptively fuck off and go find someone or something else to take out your insecurities on. Anyhow, Tomoya runs into Yusuke Yoshino at work, realizes how bad he needs money, and then runs into the twins.
I haven't seen you since graduation. Is Nagisa doing better now?
Yeah, she's fine. She goes to school every day.
Good to hear.
And what about you? Still freeloading off the Furukawas?
Yup, and proud of it. Nothing says family like having people not related to you pay for everything. Anyway, I should get going. I'm getting a brand new car today. Actually, Tomoya laments not being able to find an apartment and live on his own, But when Dio tells him about a cheap place for rent, he immediately drops everything he's doing and sprints back to where Yusuke is working. You know, damn, when Tomoya decides he wants something, ain't nothing getting in his way.
Yoshino, you think you could you get me a job, please? I'll work hard.
Wait. That's how you're ending that scene?
Could you get me a job, please? I'll work hard.
He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He just stared at me for a while and then walked away. I hope that means I'm hired. Probably not. Tomoya asks Akio to play catch as an excuse to ask him if he can take Nagisa with him one day. Akio deflects the question by saying nothing, setting up a story to come. We then cut to Tomoya's apartment where Nagisa and Akio are helping him move in.
Wow!
Pretty small, huh? Pretty old, too. Are you looking for rats in there?
Oh no, I was just thinking that it looked really nice.
Well, if nothing else, it's well ventilated, I guess.
Yeah! If nothing else, air gets in!
Dunga family.
I wonder if we'll live together like this someday. That'd be nice.
What was that again? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it's nothing. Never mind.
Well, in the visual novel, Tomoya and Nagisa do move in together, but to me it always felt out of character. For everyone. I don't know, it just came off as weird to me that her super loving, hyper-protective parents would just up and let her leave, while she's still in high school, too. Or that the girl who has problems just talking to people of her own age would be willing to take a leap this big while still in high school. Not only that, but it actually created problems for Sanai, and that situation had to be resolved in its own branching subplot, and it was really messy, that's all I'm saying. But regardless, that's not what happens here. Instead, we then get another reminder that Tomoya's father does in fact still exist.
I know you two don't talk much, but did you tell your dad that you were moving to a new place? I think you should at least let him know where you live, just in case something happens.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll try to give him a call later.
Great. First night in your new place. I hope you sleep well.
Yeah, I'll try.
And now it's been a year since Tomoya last saw his father. Tell me, Nagisa, do you think this is going to get any easier over time? The answer is no. Nagisa pulls a Tomoya and wakes her boyfriend up, cooking breakfast for him before he heads to work. She offers to wait for him after school until he gets home, and Tomoya has a hopelessly in love moment before having an absolutely exhausting first day at work.
Tired already? Yeah, my whole body's aching like crazy. Always thought I had better stamina than this.
Oh, you'll have more stamina, all right. Pretty soon, you'll have more stamina than that pretty girl of yours will know what to do with. I don't know why I'm black all of a sudden, but would you like some cold malt liquor? But for now, Tomoya barely manages to stumble home and passes out during dinner, with Nagisa and the episode following suit. This is only the beginning of their hardship, because, like I said before, something that sets Clannad After Story apart from just about any other anime you could name is that it dares to make its characters into real people. These aren't high school kids in some cotton candy bubble world anymore, and they're not flashy characters having big adventures. These are people dealing with the struggles of everyday life. Struggles that all of us have to deal with at some point. It's that daily grind that most stories try to avoid, but After Story focuses on it intently. And as a result, Tomoya and Nagisa stop feeling like characters and start feeling like, well, human beings. That's why this show is so emotionally affecting, because you feel so close to these people that if it weren't for that damn glass screen in your way, you'd be able to reach out and touch them. It doesn't feel like you're watching a show learning things about characters. It feels like you're spending time with friends. And that is what makes all the difference. But I'm kind of running long, so I'm going to clock out. Keep those tissues handy, though, because we're not even close to being out of the woods yet.